Happy Friday Eve, friends, and welcome to the Wrestling ReMarks, where you get your favorite wrestling news from your favorite marks. Last night's Jimmy Kimmel Live saw Randy Orton being interviewed by guest host Jelly Roll. The two talked about what happened in Saturday night's main event, where Jelly Roll was on the receiving end of a Claymore thanks to Drew McIntyre. Just like any old WWE thing, they were interrupted by Drew himself, who sarcastically complimented on Jelly Roll's weight loss, saying, quote, "You truly are an inspiration to trailer trash all across the world, brother." And I just want to know, after you lost all that weight, how did it feel to finally see your little Tootsie Roll for the first time in 20 years, end quote. Randy Orton, of course, steps up to Drew, resulting in a fight. Jelly Roll attempted to send it to commercial, but was interrupted by Logan Paul, who said, quote, "You are a late night talk show host. You a wrestler. You a country star. I told you this, Mr. Dummy Roll. Stay in your lane, stupid. I'll tell you what you are. You, my friend, are a greasy redneck prison rat," end quote. Logan Paul proceeded to slap Jelly Roll, calling it a receipt. Jelly Roll slapped him back and chokeslammed Paul through the glass interview table there at the set.
How do you feel about this matchup that's happening?
I mean, I love the way they're setting it up with Logan Paul trying to be like, "Oh, you're not one of us," to Jelly Roll, with him being one of the biggest celebrity guys there. That I just found that comical, and of course my kids hate Logan Paul.
I mean, yes, they should.
So they're all mad, and they're like, "Oh, he's," So you see it working.
Yeah.
It in the process, it's funny, but I found that just comical that he was basically accusing Jelly Roll of what he is.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, like ain't nobody else sees you as an outsider still, bro. Like,
yeah,
you a part-timer. You're a bigger part-timer than Roman is, fam.
Yeah, that stuff cracks me up. But I love how they're trying to set this up on different platforms as well.
Yeah, that
Jimmy
is
Kimmel
cool.
Live, Jelly Roll being a special guest. I'm sure that itself is going to bring some eyes to the product, rather than, a lot of the things that they were doing prior.
Yeah, because ain't nobody care about no Travis Scott, fam. Like that.
I mean, the crowd went crazy for Travis. I can't say nothing.
Let me rephrase it. I don't care for Travis Scott. I can't speak for everybody else. I mean, but I think Jelly Roll looks like kind of more comfortable. Like, he looks like he's gonna, pay attention more. He's gonna do what he has to do. I did notice his weight loss though, man. Like,
yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
I mean, and then Jelly Roll from back in the day though, like when before he became a country singer, was even bigger than he was when he got on. You know what I'm saying? So good for him.
Yeah, that wrestling or working out for a match is really working out for him.
He's probably gonna keep at that.
I'm sure he will. Coming off of a jam-packed wrestling weekend, though, Raw kicked things off with Naomi, the new WWE Women's World Champion. Naomi cashed in her Money in the Bank to insert herself to the Rhea and Io match at the most opportune time, as both women were down. The setup for this one, I would have to say, was perfect. On point.
And well deserved, because it's like, man, Naomi has always been one of my favorite women's wrestlers. And when she left, I was kind of upset. But when I saw she went to TNA, I was like, oh yeah, she comes back, bro.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the whole TNA stint she had. She still kind of carried the glow gimmick on the TNA, but it wasn't as, I want to say, hokey as it was in WWE. I never cared for the whole glow gimmick that she had going on, but I always enjoyed Naomi.
Yeah, oh dude, her now, like from the promos to the stuff on Twitter to her mannerisms, everything is just on point.
she's doing wonderful for herself on those two fronts, and she just seems to get better on the mic as she goes on, and I'm excited to see her progress and see where her title reign goes. I would imagine maybe this is the part where Jade pops into the title picture, because she won the crown.
Yes.
From the women's
Queen of the
Ring. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would imagine that's essentially leading up to a Jade title run. That's my only concern, is maybe this is just for that. Hopefully it's not, and Naomi has some time with the title to eventually have Jade jump into the picture.
I mean, they would have to do like a draft or something, like, because now they're on two different brands.
Yeah, but I mean, does that pertain to them being? I mean, whenever you cash in the Money in the Bank, you're able to go for whichever title. So, I mean,
are you trying to say like they're like
is the Queen of the Ring choice? You know what I'm saying?
It's not choice. She's fighting Tiffany.
Is that for sure thing though? You know how WWE is and likes to change stuff on the fly all the time.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see whatever they want to do.
I'm excited for Naomi. This is going to be a great sight to see. Continue seeing her grow and progress as we go on in her title reign. I'm wondering to see what's going to happen with her, Io, and Rhea, which we're going to get into a little more. Coming out to a huge reception, Naomi actually replied, "I don't want to hear it now. Y'all weren't feeling the glow, but you're feeling me now, aren't you? And I know why y'all sitting here trying to act like y'all saw it coming." End quote. Now she goes on to say she's done with the foolishness at SmackDown, proceeding to tell Bianca she didn't betray her, she outgrew her. Continuing with, Jade may have gotten her lick back, but she made history. Closing the promo she had going on with, "I may be new," quote, "I may be new around here on Raw again, but all you raggedy heifers in the back there, I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Caution.
Attention." I love this promo from Naomi. It showed that she had that fire in her, and it kind of seemed from a genuine place at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I should have been here. And I'm sure she does feel that way.
Yeah.
So it was nice to see her air it out in the sense that furthers the story. And of course, Rhea came to the ring to interrupt, and she stated, quote, "The one thing you should know about me, I'm not cautious, I'm reckless, and I'm pissed." End quote. Her sights are now set on Naomi, but Io interrupted, telling Rhea to get in line. She was champ before, and she will get her title back. To which Naomi replied, "I don't know what you just said, but you and her can get y'all entitled asses out of my face and into the back of the line." End quote. Adam Pearce, of course, came out and welcomed Naomi, as well as congratulated her for her victory, before teasing that SummerSlam is now bigger than ever and they need a bigger box office. Going on to announce that in 3 weeks' time, it'll be Io, Naomi, and Rhea in a triple threat at SummerSlam.
You know what I really liked about Naomi's reaction to the triple threat? Instead of like everyone complains, "What? You're just trying to stack the odds against me," and she was just like, "All right, bet. Like, I'm taking both of them out. They ain't no one taking this championship from me. None of that. No complaining. Let's just get it done."
This is gonna be the perfect way to keep her with the title too, and at the same time make her look strong with these what they consider their top women right now. And Of course, this is going to make their top women not look as weak, being it a triple threat.
Yeah.
Then possibly you got to think Naomi's going to introduce a weapon. She's the heel. Even though, triple threats are no DQ, I always find it better that the heel still goes for the weapon first.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they should be the one that are more cowardly and go for the easy route.
Yeah.
And then, the babyface be of honor. And
I definitely agree with that.
But I would imagine that's what's going to happen, and Naomi will be able to retain that. We'll have to see in 3 weeks' time. We'll have to run this back and see what we think about it as well. So it's up in the air right now. Who knows? Maybe we'll change our minds on who wins that one. But
nah, Naomi's winning and she's pinning Io. I'm calling it now.
Cut to the Judgment Day. Dom is still on edge with AJ stalking him, but as long as he has that doctor's note, he's untouchable. Raquel gave Roxanne her props as they set up their upcoming match with the returning Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah.
Now the Kabuki Warriors had the upper hand in their match. To start it off, Judgment Day took over as they came back from break. Sane is able to back Raquel up into the corner, giving Roxanne the opportunity to tag in. On a hot streak, Kyrie had an answer for everything that Roxanne threw, and then they had a nice little false finish broken up by Raquel. The Kabuki Warriors maintained the pressure, and Kyrie drops an insane elbow on Roxanne, going for the pin, but of course Dom is there to distract the ref for a 2 count. Asuka subdues Raquel and gets the tag. Asuka hits a fury of kicks followed by a German, but Dom comes back into the picture and eats a spinning back fist. The distracted Asuka was rolled up by Roxanne, who seals the victory with an assisted pin. I love the pin. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, I did.
Raquel putting her boots up on.
Yes,
that was beautiful.
Yes, that was. I mean, probably I don't know, man. I just don't like the Kabuki Warriors, bro. Like,
I mean, I don't mind them. I feel like, remember we were talking about how
I like them separately. I just don't like them together.
Oh, I love them separately.
Yeah.
But we were talking about how the women's division is dwindled and everything. This could be part of them trying to solidify that women's division again.
Yeah.
And then they break back up. So I'm not that upset about it, but I would much rather see them alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, poor Roxanne, she just a selling machine because they just be ragging my homegirl around, bro.
I know.
Ragdoll is
she
going
sells
crazy.
the hell out of her.
She does. She does.
Well, next thing we had Bayley and Lyra, who had a 2 out of 3 falls match. 2 minutes in, Bayley was able to get the first fall, so now the anticipation builds. Bayley could win at any moment. Lyra gets in some offense, but Bayley shuts her down and continues to dominate as she focuses on the back of Valkyria, but she reverses Bayley's cradle with a pin of her own as she gets her pin, tying it up. Now, with the third one coming in, Bayley seemed to have the upper hand and wrenched on the crossface, determined to keep Lyra away from that rope. Valkyria was able to escape, hitting a Nightwing for the 3.
She said, nah. So you ain't rolling over. And you know what? I have not seen that in a long time where they got you in a hold and then, you get to the ropes, push the foot back, roll back. I haven't seen that in a minute.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that. I've always loved that.
I hadn't seen arguing with the ref in a minute, which happened in Breaker's match. In Raw, which I saw as a welcome sight because you don't see that happen very often anymore, and that's like the perfect thing.
Yeah, no, I mean that is perfect. But like I said about this match, I did I did enjoy this. Like I haven't seen a 2 out of 3 falls match in a while. Like it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, they built this one up perfectly. Like I said, when Bayley got the fall in 2 minutes, then you're sitting.
Yeah, I was like, what?
People are sitting there, you know, oh, this could be her winning. Yeah. Oh, this is her chance. Yeah. But you know, the fall.
It was a really good finish.
Like that. And then the way they're trying to put over Lyra is a sight to see, because this is something you didn't see before when people came from NXT.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna crap on it too much, even though I'm not too keen on Lyra's mic skills. They do seem to be getting better, and I'm sure she's just gonna continue.
I feel like she's gonna turn heel. Like she's been doing a lot of heelish stuff, like her attitude. And
she has, and I can see that. I probably would like that better than her being a face.
Yeah, because I think it's easier to be the bad guy, like for people who seem like they're genuinely not like a nice person, you know.
And of course, after this match, though, Becky's music hits for the infamous post-match stare down. Becky actually recently responded to some fans calling her Becky Hogan on X. She said, quote, "What did you expect? What did you expect? Evolution? I'm the definition of evolution. When I came up here 10 years ago, ain't nobody thought that I was going to be the defining moment in the business. And I am the Intercontinental Champion. I am the greatest to ever do it. It's not just me saying it. Other people say it. No, you can't call me Becky Hogan. Becky Hogan? I ain't no Becky Hogan. I am Becky freaking Lynch. And I'm going to keep doing this until there's somebody better than me. But spoiler, there ain't gonna be best to ever do it." End quote.
Hogan must pose.
I love her responses, though. That's what keeps me kind of intrigued with Becky's character and things like that. Is the cockiness, the going off on.
I do like heel Becky like better than when she was trying to do like the neutral, like I'm heel but I'm face type deal. It just feels more genuine here, you know. And it's awesome because people probably are tired of her, and she's like, I don't care. I'm gonna continue to shove my face down your throat, and you're gonna like it.
Oh, I know a lot of people who would like that. But moving forward, we had the winner of the Women's Evolution Battle Royal, as Stephanie McClure is backstage with Jackie Redmond discussing her upcoming title match at Clash in Paris. Chelsea Green, of course, interrupts, as Chelsea Green usually does, saying she should be representing WWE in Paris. She tells La Primera that her name translates to loser in English, while La Chelsea Green means winner.
Wow.
I love Chelsea Green so much. She's the best. And then we get a tease for SmackDown showing Cody is set to confront Cena tomorrow night. Cross drops another captivating promo, starting with, quote, "Good people of the world, your favorite bad guys are here to save the day," end quote. He questioned the legitimacy of Sami Zayn's injury. Scarlett exclaims Sami is a liar. Cross says he thinks Zayn didn't like the ultimatum he gave him last week, so he folded, telling Sami to stay home and not come back until he's ready to tell the truth. And say Cross told the truth.
TikTok.
So maybe this does play into Sami. You were talking about how possibly he's not hurt and he's gonna come back. Maybe there's some validity to that now that they're showing Karrion Kross over here saying Sami's lying, that he's just scared. all this stuff. Maybe. What is he telling the truth about, though?
That Sammy's a liar. I don't know what he's lying about yet, but he's a liar. That's all I know. I mean, I think it's like he's like some goody two shoes guy, and you know that he's portraying to be that, and he's not.
Yeah, I could see that. And then after that, we get Nikki Bella's return to one-on-one competition as she goes up against Chelsea Green. Now, this was just a basic match. Nothing special.
With the basic
Nikki's
wrestler.
Ring rust did show a little bit more here rather than that Evolution. Of course, because there was less people in the ring. It was just them two. The Secret Service attacked Nikki post-match, and La Primera made the save.
I'm so glad you made that short and sweet, because I cannot stand Nikki Bella, bro.
It was a short match. I can't even remember how long it was.
It wasn't too long, but that was the best part of her getting beat up.
Yeah, you saw they try to go for that rack attack, I guess, and then she has a new rack attack now, apparently.
Yeah,
I guess
that.
It's safer, but I don't know. The match didn't look good to me. I didn't care for it. It was nothing that I can complain about because it still hit all the right points. It's just not my kind of match.
Yeah, I definitely felt that. I'm just glad it was short because I was just like, I don't want to watch this, man. Like, I don't mind Chelsea Green. Like, she does get on my nerves sometimes. But I just really don't like.
That's what makes her so good.
I know.
Pierce is then in the back talking to New Day alongside Grayson Waller, who we were talking about not that long ago. They are still grieving the New Day attempt to bargain for a title match or a title rematch as Waller presents, quote, 2 perfectly groomed toupees for his bald head, end quote. New Day has an opportunity to earn another shot as AP flips the tray of toupees and catches the Judgment Day leaving for the night. He says Dom looked perfectly fine out there hopping around on the apron, to which Dom explains, quote, it was the adrenaline in my soul.
Oh my God, he did say that. That's funny, bro.
Pierce tells Dom he'll be getting a medical reevaluation next week, and if he's cleared, the contract for him to defend the Intercontinental title against AJ Styles will be written up as soon as possible for SummerSlam. Styles is seen praying as to get his hands on Dom, to which Mysterio responded, please don't listen to him, God.
I got a note. Awesome. Adrenaline in his soul, fan. The greatest IC champ of all time.
That was great. I love that he used that. I do that all the time. just alone.
That's funny, dude.
But speaking of Styles, he has been the center of speculation when it comes to TNA returns. Since, the two sides are now working together, TNA President Carlos Silva tweeted, quote, we're moving the stage back to accommodate more fans, when he was explaining that they're making more room in the arena for Slammiversary. He says, this event will be TNA's greatest achievement, and trust me, it's going to be phenomenal, in all caps.
Man, I don't know why.
Hashtag Slammiversary, hashtag TNA. This is TNA.
Don't get your hopes up. It's just gonna be Hornswoggle again, bro.
Oh, I would love that.
The wee nominal one.
That was great.
That was good.
I would love to see that again. But also, another little snippet is Trick Williams actually talked about who he's been wanting to face in an interview. AJ Styles being one of those people. And this was recent, so you would think that this could just be little snips here and there, teases that is trying to bring more eyes to TNA and, give the prodigal son his due in his last match there.
AJ wins the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
I would love to see it.
That'd be fire.
And then see him win the Intercontinental title and hold both of them.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if they would do all that. I feel like I would, if I was TNA, I wouldn't want them to do that. I would disagree with it, honestly, because you think about it, Trick already has the title. So it's already a non-TNA person.
Yeah.
So,
but it's the TNA person, though.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Come on,
I get
bruh.
it. I get it.
That's like,
I get it.
That's like if they gave freaking Kurt Angle robot legs and a robot neck and robot back to come back and give him the championship. It's Mr. TNA right there, bro. AJ Styles.
Yeah, so Silva also recently revealed that Jazz re-signed with the company to remain an agent/producer recently in an interview with Fightful. So he's making all these announcements. Of course, this is good PR for Slammiversary coming up this Sunday, which hopefully we do see AJ Styles return home.
It'd be great.
But how you would spin that, I wonder.
What's I gotta see?
And next we get Rusev talking to Jackie Redmond about his victory over Sheamus, claiming to be better, tougher, and superior. Sheamus walks into the frame saying Rusev did him dirty and he was cheated out of the match. Sheamus says he talked to AP to get a rematch, reminding Rusev that it is banger after banger after banger after banger. But of course, I'm excited to see what's going to happen here. I did enjoy their match, and Rusev did, cheat technically to win, but I don't know where they're going to go with this. When you think about it, every time they have the banger after banger matches, like what comes of it? Nothing really comes of it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just. I mean, for me, bro, I don't care because it's like some matches are just, or storylines are just good to the point where if it ends, it ends. It's like, especially like Sheamus and Gunther matches or Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, all those hard hitting matches. I just like to see those. So it's just. I mean, I'm not sure.
Big
I just think
meaty man slapping man meat.
Yes. Yes. Pause. Pause. But like I said, bro, I like Rusev, and I heard a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, WWE's not really using him." I'm like, he just got there. I mean, they're gonna use him a lot more than he was used over there.
I mean, he was used quite a bit when he first got there, but I think that's what dwindled his aura.
Yeah, I think.
Well, not on top of that, he was also goofy.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain.
Nah, he was goofy, bro. He was super goofy, but it's a slow build. It's a slow burn, and then I could see him sooner or later getting a world championship. Dude, I could see him and Gunther going at it, or so something like that. Definitely,
And speaking of Gunther, he came out after that to address the future of the champ after beating Goldberg on Saturday night's main event. He said, "I bullied him, I humiliated him, I pushed him around, I blew him up, I choked him out, and I ended the myth of Bill Goldberg. But there's only one question to rise. Who's next?" End quote. Gunther goes on to explain that his next challenger will be determined in the main event. And I guess speaking of Hall of Famers like Bill Goldberg, this is the best time than any to say give out the information that I guess Trish is going to continue to have matches. Fellow Hall of Famer over there.
Thank you, Trish.
So, of course, after the Evolution, or during the Evolution presser, she said, "It's my 25th year. Let's make it a good one." And Fightful Select has confirmed this, saying that she is expected to continue wrestling this year, but nothing specific has been noted just yet.
It sounds good. I mean,
give her last ride.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll touch bases on her match at Evolution here in a bit, so I'll give you my opinion on that later.
You could go ahead and do it right now. I don't really have anything set up.
I mean, I don't know. I just wish I don't know, man. That match wasn't all that. Like,
it was okay.
It was all right.
She got a standing ovation.
Oh, of course. Like, I'm just talking about the match itself. Like, it just had no build up. That's the only problem.
That's what a lot of people had issue with.
I mean, well, it showed, kind of, because you just can't throw a match together. Like, it makes me wonder if Brock and Stone Cold would have had that match, if it would have been good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you just throw something together, like, how is that? It doesn't, there's no time to get together and talk about, let's do this, let's do that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Trish was a big prior of talking about that during this past weekend, saying, like, there was not enough build-up.
Yeah, I did see that, which I appreciate as a fan, that they noticed that too, you know what I'm saying?
But Nikki did kind of help with that, because I saw her doing a lot of press shortly thereafter. I don't know if she took that into her own hands or that was from the office and got down to her. But she did a whole lot of pressers before the pay-per-view, all that stuff. And I'm sure she did possibly bring in a few people.
Yeah.
But after that, Heyman interrupts Gunther and says he's aware of Gunther says he's aware of Heyman's name and he's not interested, so he's leaving. But Breakker stops him. Paul continued to cut a classic Heyman promo saying Braun would run the gauntlet, main event WrestleMania, and beat Gunther, going on to say he hadn't been speared until he gets speared by Breakker, stating, quote, "You're not looking for just another contender. He's a Steiner, so you know what that means. He's gonna break through every barrier that's put in front of him. He's gonna break through the glass ceiling in WWE, and he's gonna break your ass at SummerSlam," end quote. Of course, this comes after Rollins' injury on Saturday night's main event. Now it'll just be Reed, Breakker for some time, because Rollins revealed that in a recent interview, although he has no timeline yet, he quote-unquote expects to be out for an extended period of time.
You think this is a work?
There's a lot of things going around trying to call it a work. I mean, you watch the video back, there's no definitive answer on whether his knee buckled or it's an actual work. And then you think about it, he's been having problems with this knee all his career.
Yeah, exactly.
So just that one little buckle could have messed a lot of things up.
Yeah, man. I mean, he broke his MCL, meniscus. He wrestled for like 6 months. He came back super quick on top of that too.
Yeah. And I saw that, I guess Meltzer is trying to say that he does have a legitimate injury, but it's minimal.
I mean, it could be swollen. Like he could have pulled something,
and they're just giving it time.
Yeah,
because he's gonna get it checked out. But I mean, you never know with Dave Meltzer either. So
yeah,
just take that with a grain of salt. Anyway, where were we at?
I got something to say.
Go ahead.
You didn't mention this, but he did say, I did notice Paul was teasing certain things, like Braun Breakker being the next big thing. They've been doing that a lot, like little Brock references here, and then there was another references about him calling him the big dog, saying that this was Braun's yard. So
yeah, he did say all that,
and we're gonna be talking about that in a little bit here.
And Breakker ended up taking on Penta in the first match. This was, I feel like, a usual quick-paced Penta-like match with the right high spots for Penta and the perfect spots for Breakker to slow things down, showcasing his power and agility. The end exchange was nice to keep you on your toes, wondering who would take it. Breaker countered a Mexican Destroyer. Penta reversed the double knee gutbuster. Braun denies the Penta driver, but eats a super kick. Then we see Penta going for the springboard crossbody, but gets met by a spear and gets eliminated. I hated that thing. What was that on? It was it WCW NWO Revenge, or was that No Mercy?
I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. You're gonna get mad at me.
What?
I don't think I played No Mercy.
Oh, what the hell?
Like, I don't think
diggity.
I did.
Diggity go.
What was on N64, right?
Yeah.
Just N64.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
I love that game.
I only play the WCW games. Of course you do.
I have WrestleMania 2000 as well, and
I got the GameCube WWE games. I never played any of those either.
They're hilarious, especially that tower one. But anyway, moving forward, we kind of got caught on track there. But Breaker next meets LA Knight, and the two exchange the momentum throughout their bout. Both men came out of it looking good, showing off their power and athleticism. Knight pulled off a couple believable false finishes. My favorite of those finishes would have to go with the second one, where Breaker stops a BFT and goes for a Frankensteiner, but gets powerbombed for the 2. That's when Braun fights out of the fireman's carry. Later, raking the eyes of Knight, he hits the double knee buster, followed by a spear to advance in that one.
Spear. Check it. I was playing.
I love how Heyman mentioned the spear, how you haven't been speared until you've been speared by Braun.
Yeah, I think he got the best spear in all of wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hands down.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like a, I don't know, like, depends on who sells it. Like, it's like this close to a gore too, but with the speed, like, I don't know, he just got that thing down pat.
Well, he just looks like a crazy guy, just running the ropes the way he does.
I love how LA Knight makes fun of his little ticks. Yeah.
But as we get to the third bout, it seems fatigue begins to set in for Breaker. Excuse me. Jey Uso wastes no time getting to the ring, getting in a few shots before clotheslining him over the top. Cue music. Everyone yeets all over the place. Cut to commercial.
Run it back.
Breaker regains control once they get back, but Jey gets a big comeback until Breaker hits a super Frankensteiner for the 2 count. Looking for a spear, Breaker gets hit with 2 super kicks, and Jey gets his tired ass spear in. Going up for the Uso splash, Reed knocks him off the top rope. Breaker rips Uso in half with a spear and gets the pin. Braun's final challenge is the second City Saint, CM Punk, who is fired up with a flurry of blows, clotheslining Breaker over the top as well. Punk maintained control for a fair amount of time, but Breaker gains some control with a pair of Northern Light suplexes and begins to dominate Punk, who got in a few desperate chops before hitting a comeback, and Reed attempts to interfere but gets stopped in his tracks. Reed comes back to break up the Anaconda Vice and attacks Punk. Jey comes in for the save and Punk ducks the spear. Boom, GTS for the win. Reed and Breaker take out Punk after the match, and they turn their focus to Jey, pile both of them up for a tsunami, and the tribal chief returns. Roman Reigns takes both men out and helps Jey up, but offers no help to Pepsi Phil. He stares down Heyman and the new faction as the show goes off the air.
Don't disrespect Pepsi, man. Like that. So do you think that this return was planned, or do you think that this is audible because Seth may be out for a while?
This could be an audible, because from my understanding, once that happened with Seth. They called quite a bit of audibles just on the matches alone on Saturday night's main event, which is part of the reason why Goldberg's speech got cut off.
Yeah. Dang, I forgot about that. I did notice that though, because he
wasn't too happy about that.
I mean,
I love the memes that Bret Hart did it.
Oh yeah. Not today.
I don't see the point of him having a whole speech, to be honest with you. I didn't care to even have the match in the first place.
I'm just glad he didn't win.
He gets his little send off. I understand all that. I get that. But I mean, dude, who cares that your speech got cut off? You had one of the biggest careers that anybody could ask for without even being able to wrestle your way out of a paper bag.
That's funny. But nah, you're definitely right. Like, there's no reason for you to sit there complaining. I mean, because you weren't even gonna get a retirement match. Because Vince wasn't gonna give him one. Yeah,
I guess AEW tried to give him a send off.
I don't think
he talked about it.
He's smart for not going there, though. I'll give him that.
I mean, who knows? He might show up eventually.
Oh, he's gonna pull a Flair.
Because they did ask. I think it was Ariel Helwani asked if we could see Goldberg in the ring again. He said, he can't comment on that he wouldn't.
Oh, the whole NDA thing.
Yeah, and then
a 2-week NDA.
After so long that he can.
He's all, I'm going to talk about something up 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Man. Anyway. Oh, yeah, we already got into Raw. Cut to NXT. Fatal Influence opens the show with JC Jane claiming her stablemates dropped the ball. She brings up the title versus title match against Slamovich at TNA's Slammiversary this Sunday, to which Masha shows up saying the only reason she won was because Blake Monroe turned on Grace and vows to be the first TNA wrestler to hold an NXT championship. So Ruka and Zarya pop out to remind Jane that Ruka already holds 2 belts. Zarya says Ruka is the weekend's MVP, causing the 6 women to get in each other's faces, and a brawl breaks out with Ruka, Zarya, and Slamovich standing tall in the end.
No, they did my girl dirty, bro. That Blake Monroe chick can't be trusted.
We talked about how they were already thinking about turning her heel, and like I said, she's better off as a heel. So I'm excited to see where they go with this.
You talking about Blake, or you talking about
Blake?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see how they spin this with her and Jordan. A little more does come later in the show, so we'll get into that later. Trick, Santana, and Hendry took on Dark State. The beef between the TNA champ and the TNA talents proves to be their downfall, though, despite having a common enemy in Dark State. Santana shined the most in this match, I feel like. Trick got a fair bit of offense, and Hendry got a little action. Williams tried to rally the team, but got clocked by both Santana and funny. Hendry. Santana goes flying over the top to take out Dark State alongside Joe Henry, who they both toss all them back in, including Cutler James, who was just sitting in their corner. He wasn't even doing nothing, but they threw his ass in the ring too. But the System's music hits and they attack Dark State, ending the match in a DQ. I found that really odd the way they set that up, because Henry and Santana were outside, then the heels of TNA come past the faces and go attack Dark State. But I guess they're trying to do that because Dark State is having I guess we're having mic issues, huh? Anyway, Dark State was having issues with TNA talent as they've been attacking TNA talent during Impact. So I guess just with them being the fact that they just want to attack everybody, including NXT talent and TNA talent, that just strengthens the bond between TNA talent, maybe. I don't know where they're trying to go with this.
I mean, I guess it's just like this dude has their championship and we all gotta stick together to get it back type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is Dark State, though. Dark State's been attacking people at TNA, people at NXT, and it's not like they have a title.
Yeah, I don't know, it's invasion angle type deal.
That's what I'm trying to think. It maybe Trick ends up joining Dark State.
True.
Eventually, who knows? We'll see where this goes. It's kind of weird because we get like 2 DQs in this card, so it's kind of annoying. So we kick off the next match with Evolve champ Callie Armstrong. She had a confrontation with Carmen Petrovich in the locker room earlier in the night, triggering an impromptu match with Callie defending her Evolve title against Petrovich. It was the beginning of what seemed it could have been a decent match, but Jordynne Grace caused a disqualification, pulling Callie out of the ring and hitting a spinning back fist. She then attacked Carmen and demanded a mic.
Give me the mic.
The livid Grace demanded Blake Monroe come out to the ring and give her answers. Robert Stone and Stevie Turner attempted to calm Grace down, but a video started playing saying Grace was never on Monroe's level and didn't deserve a championship. The video invites Grace to watch Monroe make her debut, or her in-ring singles debut, that is, because she did have a debut with Grace.
Yeah.
But, she invites her there. Grace takes out her frustrations on Stone and Turner, leaves. Boom, we come back. The family feud comes to an end as Luca Crucifino, Stacks, and Tony D'Angelo handle a little family business in a triple threat. All 3 men were at each other's throats until Luca and Stacks had a short-lived alliance, hitting a shatter machine, and Stacks throws Luca out, pinning D'Angelo for the 2. Lorenzo goes for the tire iron, but Crucifino intercepts it, throwing Stacks down to the outside of the ring, and as he goes to swing on Lorenzo, Luca yells, "You ruined the family." Stacks ducks and sends Crucifino into the post. He picks up the iron, swinging it on Luca, who ducks, and Stacks gets speared through the NXT platform ringside by D'Angelo. Tony tosses Lorenzo back into the ring. Crucifino pulls on Tony, and Crucifino eats a one-arm spine buster through the announce desk. Boom, another one on Stacks, and gets the victory. So now it seems like he's still, I don't know if you would say he's still the boss, because it kind of seems like they're ending the family.
That was a pretty good match, dude. I like that. The ending was nice. He slammed the crap out of that dude through the table, though.
Yeah.
Buddy folded.
Yeah, it was set up perfectly for all these guys to get their stuff in, at least the good stuff, and to tell that story.
Yeah.
The pauses they took when they looked at that crowbar, when they decided to grab it, when they are going over to somebody and they're about to swing it, they take their time. It builds the anticipation, and then when it doesn't happen, it's like, but then something else happened.
Yeah. It just like they almost felt sorry for like the fact that they were even having this match and it had to end this way.
Yeah, it was. I've always loved the family's matches. I enjoy me some Stacks. Luca, I wasn't too keen on, but I didn't really get to see as many matches from Luca. But this one was a good one, and I really enjoyed it. Cut to the NQCC having a little argument. Tavion Heights is upset with Ren St. Clair, who threw in the towel, and he says he wants his own shot like Miles Bourne, and he knows that what he's capable of. Charlie Dempsey pops up into the frame. Heights says Dempsey may have won, but he won with interference. Dempsey says he shouldn't be blaming poor Ren. and the two begin talking over each other until she interrupts the pair. Sinclair says they'll be busy next week, going on to announce that she has a match in her home state of Texas against Blake Monroe, and the two men agree to put their situation on the table for Ren.
On the table. Your texting came out a little bit. No, I do like Ren Sinclair.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to give it to Blake, though.
Oh, of course.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it is cool to see her journey come full circle, starting in Texas. And, you know, now that she's up there in the NXT bracket, and now she has a match with one of the hottest free agents that the WWE signed recently. So... I mean, I wouldn't. She's still. You can't that because she is. Whether you like it or not, she is.
I just guess I gotta watch more. I just didn't. You already know what I'm gonna say. I don't watch AEW, so I can't really tell you what I think about Blake Monroe yet. Like, I didn't see enough of her over there to know anything. You know. At least certain people who come from AEW, I know something of, but I didn't know nothing about her.
Yeah, so after that, Josh Briggs takes to the ring saying, Shiki squandered the opportunity of a lifetime, he says. Apparently, he didn't want to win as much as Briggs wanted him to, referring to his interference in Saturday's match where he hit Oba with the title. And Yoshiki Inamura didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
He felt bad. He called it out, of course. So, of course, he tells the fans that Inamura is just too nice. And being nice doesn't get you anywhere in this cutthroat industry. He says he's mad because Inamura got a shot after less than a year and squandered it. Meanwhile, he's been putting on some of the best matches in NXT for 4 years without getting his own shot. Continuing to iterate that Inamura's problem is that he's too nice. Oba comes out saying Briggs ruined their match, and Femi says Inamura deserves another chance, but Briggs doesn't deserve a shot at the title. Inamura interrupts to tell Briggs he'll do what it takes to win on his own terms. So Briggs proposes a triple threat, to which Oba agrees. So they're going to have a triple threat here coming soon for the title.
Who do you think's going to win?
You know what? I want Josh Briggs to win just because nobody's going to think about Josh Briggs winning that match. Everybody's focus is going to be on Oba and Inamura. So I would love to see a shock title change.
I just want Oba to lose so he can go to the main roster. That's all I want.
Well, that too. And next we have Zarya, Soruka, and Masha Slamovich closing out the night against Fatal Influence. It was promising, I felt like, but it also got lost in the shuffle because Masha, Ruka, and Zarya dominated for the majority of the match, as of course they should. And then all of a sudden Soruka tags in, surfs on Jane's back, and we see Ava escorting Lexus King out of the crowd out of nowhere, which I don't even know what the hell he's doing. He's been wearing these noise canceling headphones, making all noise in the background of promos and crap, and then there he is again. I saw something online trying to say it's for his feud with Miles Bourne. He's trying to act deaf. I don't know. I feel like it's a reach. I don't really know what's going on here, and I don't care for it. It's just extra stuff that needs to be cut out. You're taking the focus off the match and putting it on some guy in noise canceling headphones.
It makes no sense.
With The Rock's daughter being like, "Hey, you need to get out of here." So, I mean, I didn't see the point in that. Then on top of that, you know, we get back to the match. Jasmine Nix tags in. She takes control of Ruka, and Zarya tags in to get Nix and Jane. take them out. Masha comes in to attack Jane, but gets rolled up. Nyx and Fallon Henley get in some good tag offense, but Nyx gets ran over by Zarya with a spear. Then all of a sudden, another interruption. The Culling show up ringside. Zaruka hit a pair of sentons on Paxley and Dame. Hank and Tank all of a sudden show up. Sean Spears and Nico Vance get attacked by Hank and Tank. They brawl it out. All of a sudden, here comes Masha Slamovich out of nowhere. She's back up and she hits JC James with a snowplow for the victory. And like, it just got lost. There was so much crap going on for no reason that you didn't need to have on this match, and you took away from the match.
Is anybody like besides Alexis King? Is anybody like connected with the other teams?
Well, the Culling is connected with Soruka and Zarya.
Okay.
So that kind of makes sense, but at the same time, do they need to be there? Does that need to happen? Why not just have them win and then the Culling come out?
Yeah, like an after Brawl thingy with Bobber.
Even though I don't like those, I'd much rather have that than a bunch
in the middle of the match.
Yeah, and a bunch of interruptions in the middle of the match. The camera cuts away. You don't get to see the action inside the ring. It's pointless.
That is pointless. It sounds like I can't even say that. A cluster
cluck.
Yeah, cluster cluck, bro. Cluck and bell, all that.
Hell yeah, cluck and bell. I ate there until I threw up plenty of times.
Oh gosh.
I remember when I first got that game, that's what I did. I was like, well, what happens if I eat too much? Got fat as hell. Oh man, I wish they would make games for GTA like that again, where you could personalize your character. You go to gym, you go eat.
I mean, it's probably gonna be like that for 6. I cannot say that they won't do it.
I hope 6 is a good one. I'll get it. I'm pretty sure I'll get it.
You spend $100?
I mean, like I told you the other day, I spent like $120 on WWE 2K when it dropped with the.
That's different. One. That is different.
That is not different,
bro. They're going to charge you $100. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be like $80, but to play it, like a couple days ahead, it's going to be like $100 some bucks.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
I spent that amount of money on a game that's not even as good.
Yeah,
essentially, like, I don't mind the 2K series, but my kids were begging for that one. And then I was like, well, I don't want it.
It looks pretty good. It looks like it was worth it.
I was just thinking, I don't want it unless I have all the DLC. So I figured I'd buy it. Then I can install it on the PS4 and play it on the PS5 for myself and do it that way. So that's like the kind of thought process that came into factor there was, if I buy it, the kids are going to get to play the game they want to play. But I'm going to want everything in there. And now I'm excited because of the whole Bray content that should be dropping soon.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing I got that Bloodline edition, because that was the deluxe and then the Bloodline.
Yeah.
But I do have to go back and play it because I haven't played it in a while. I've been wanting to visit it because of Abyss. And then who else? Who else just dropped? Someone else just dropped.
When does my boy New Jack come out?
I think that's at the end of the month. So here soon, technically.
We're gonna play that live or what?
I mean, we can. I got the stuff to stream live. Probably just do it on Twitch though, nothing special. I'm down. Just we'll see if my stuff is working right that day. But other than that, I mean, do you have anything? We started going off on video games out of nowhere.
We're gonna talk about some games. Man, I guess besides
Snake Eater.
I was gonna say some more things about wrestling, but I just a couple things I like. I did like Trisha's gear, paying homage to the old women's championship. I thought that was cool. Mm-hmm. Evolution was Evolution was good. I'm not gonna say it wasn't like.
It was a good.
It was good, bro.
Yeah,
like I hope they do another one. Like I really do. Not 7 years, but I mean.
Yeah, even just watching it, I was thinking the same thing. Like I hope they continue with this. It's not. I hope it just doesn't go away like it went away before. So, just because some of these people, they need shows like that to showcase themselves.
Yeah.
Possibly get into the main fold.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people don't watch NXT and TNA and stuff like that.
And that's a good way to introduce everybody.
Exactly. And then, there's a lot of great women's wrestlers who don't always get time on TV either. So it was really cool to see.
Like Natalya.
Dude.
I mean, I get it because she's been there for a hot minute.
Yeah, but bro, she's a legend.
Yeah.
Like, she's been there since
she's been working on the indies quite a bit and killing it.
What's her name? This Natty Neidhart, right?
Yeah, Natalya Neidhart.
Well, I'm saying the indies.
Yeah, I think they just call her Natty Neidhart, I think.
That was good, but I guess that's who else was in the women's battle royal?
Nobody special.
And I kept seeing like they're trying to make it seem like we're gonna get all these surprises. I'm like, bro, I
was kind of bummed out that we didn't get no surprises at all.
It would have been cool if it was like a rumble, like
where they come out.
Yeah.
That would have been better for a surprise.
It was cool seeing Jazz in the crowd. Tori. Melina.
Tori looked the damn same, dude.
Bro. Melina got old, though.
I mean, she looked the same. She just had a few wrinkles.
A few.
That still don't matter.
Shoot, Jacqueline.
It's Melina, bro.
Yeah, true.
Jacqueline looked good, too.
Oh, dude, Jacqueline's a goat, man. Her and Jazz are my favorite of all time. Jacqueline being the first,
Yeah, when I saw her, I was like, man, she barely aged.
Dude.
And just thinking about it is like, she wrestled when, like, before I was even probably born, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, because you're old. I'm just messing with you.
But I don't really know when she first debuted, but I'm sure it was probably before.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to see that she still pretty much looks the same.
Oh yeah. And then your girl came back.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
Oh my god. Dude, that was so annoying, and she kept doing it just to get that pop.
That's the point.
Cared.
No one cared back then either. You're just annoying. That's the point.
No, I mean, yeah, I get it back then, but nobody cared.
Yeah.
Like, especially with the stuff that is going on in her personal life.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Dang, man. You gotta bring up all this negativity.
I mean, it's true.
It's true.
But that brings me to another point, because I didn't say this during the thing, but Nikki Bella, right? She's back. Everybody's losing their minds, welcoming her with open arms, and it makes me wonder, like, why? This kind of seems like a double standard to me, because not that long ago, the cops were called to Nikki and Artem's house for domestic violence. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing that came out from that saying who was the aggressor. But Artem is the one who got custody of their child. So Nikki is the one paying child support. That makes you think that call was for who?
For him?
Yeah.
Dang. But he got his butt whooped.
And then you think about it, it's like, when accusations come out like that for the men in the industry, some of them lose their jobs just like that.
Nah, that's true.
And they don't get it back.
I mean, but that's honestly everywhere, man. It's like,
just because it's a woman.
It's literally double standard. Like, I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, that's double standard and this and that. But bro, y'all don't get the same treatment that we do, because they try to throw the book at us, unless there is a judge who is like, you know what, I see both sides, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm not by any means crapping on it.
No.
Like, I understand.
It's life, man. Life happens.
Things go down.
We're all human. We all mess up.
Some people lose their tempers and do the wrong thing. It happens.
Yeah.
It does happen. But I just wanted to like bring up that point. Like,
yeah,
if it was anybody else that was a male wrestler that got accusations,
they would have been
domestic violence. They would have
done. Like,
and they wouldn't have been brought back. I mean,
I'm surprised.
There's been people who have had accusations that fought them, won, and still haven't been back.
Rich Homie Swan is one of them.
I don't know if you could count him because he's had some issues since, but he did go to rehab not that long ago. I guess he was getting real deep into drinking, and he talked about it before he went to rehab.
That's good for him.
Yeah, I'm glad he's getting the help he needs, and that's what we need more of, is people who are willing to get that help.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've been going on too long, just spitballing out of nowhere here, so we're just gonna go ahead and end it. We hope y'all have a wonderful weekend and y'all stay safe out there.